Hello, creatures of the internet. Today we're going to be playing... Hello, creatures of the internet. Today we're going to be playing Dissolving. It's a Steam game, it's an indie game, and it's a free game, and the art looked amazing on it, so I kind of wanted to play it. The reviews from what I saw were also pretty positive. I didn't look for anything that, of course, ruined the game or anything. I would just look at the overall reviews. So we're going to go ahead and start. I still visit my ex-boyfriend. He used to be a total bore, but he was cute and good-hearted. I don't know if this has multiple endings or not either. I didn't look that deeply into the game. Always ready to put off his plans and help friends. Always willing to advise, he used to speak passionately about programming. But before long, this good guy had to go. There was only a bore left sitting in front of a screen. He didn't finish his 4th university year, and soon he left his job in the office. His online work lasted a bit longer, but in the end he abandoned that as well. He dwells in a decrepit flat in a bad neighborhood with a generous gift from his parents. They're quite rich, so I guess it's not a problem. That's how he lives, alone. No job, no friends, no interests. Only endless arguments with people on the net. Well, I'm not really sure if they're even people or not. How else can anyone be stuck there for that long? It's possible he's been desperately arguing with bots, algorithms, simulating neural networks. All in all, I felt a kind of responsibility for his situation. Some time ago, I decided to be close to him. Funny, I don't hold on to the past, but to my decisions. The last time I was there, he was staring at his screen. Even more languid, pale, and thin than usual. Sometimes it seemed like his outline was starting to blur, just like a ghost, a rough sketch on the fabric of reality. He was unusually nice when having a free moment from his screen. Even gave me an envelope containing cash for my birthday, which was last month. The sum was quite significant. The best explanation from him was a shrug of his shoulders. Nothing, just found my thing. It's been over a month since that dude looked like a vampire. I'm visiting him again. The same elevator, still out of service, the same stairs, the same music in my headphones. Dim and deep, yet beautiful doom metal. A great fit for this old hall. He replied okay to my message about visiting. I pressed the doorbell. It takes some strength, like the bell hasn't been used for some time. Nothing. He's not home? Oh, I like how we look. That shirt is funky. I'd wear that. Weird. I can't imagine him being outside. Was that him? I wonder if the same artist did all of I don't know if this is a one-person team or a multiple-person team who made this game, but kudos to whoever did, because I mean, so far I like the style and everything. Again? Coming over 2 hours. Yeah, come in. The door's open. Wait in the living room. Busy at the moment. What? He didn't forget how to walk, did he? There was a certain SP episode. Suddenly, I'm not keen to come inside. I pull the handle. The door opens. Heavily and creaking. The hall isn't lit. The doors to the living room and kitchen are open. I'm going to save right here because I don't know how this game is going to work out. I can see in the dark that his bedroom door, wooden with no glass parts, is tight shut. Is it normal to not have any glass parts? All the doors in my house were all regular wooden ass doors. So that's kind of weird, but okay. I hit the switch. I was afraid his power had been cut, but the light comes on, revealing the floor covered in dust balls. Silly me. He lives online, of course he pays for the electricity. I take off my shoes and enter the living room. Silence. There's no light coming from under his bedroom door. Instinctively, I reach for the switch and hit it. The fixture flickers as the lights come on. It seems I still remember where things are here. The dust is more noticeable under the light. I'm glad he doesn't have any plants. They would have withered a long time ago. Wait, I don't recall the lock on this door. It's easily seen under this light. Looks like the newest thing in here. I couldn't have entered even if I wanted to. Somehow I'm not too crazy about this. Sorry, not going outside. Let's talk like this. That's not highly sketch. Great, just great. I saw a situation like this in a movie. It didn't end well. Fine, I'll reply. Why aren't you coming out? You won't like how I look, don't want to frighten you. Really? Because you already failed. What's wrong? Is there something I shouldn't see? Haven't showered or had a haircut for some time. My lifestyle has had an impact on my body. Flesh is weak. I can't decide if I want to run or argue. I told him this solitude would drive him mad. His messages seem to have been stolen from poorly written songs. Wait, he never listened to music. Stop. Why don't you want to talk normally? Can't move your tongue? I'm glad you came. I left a gift as thanks. A white envelope on the drawer. Please take it. There's a gift and a note. I take a look at the drawer by the wall. The envelope is there. It's the only thing not covered in dust. Is it money again? I don't like this. Should I just go? No. I want to know what's going on. Maybe there's someone else in his room. Or no one at all. It's not grounds to call the police yet. Actually, if you really are that concerned, I think you could call the police at that point. Because you haven't actually physically seen him. There's a lock on the door. You don't know what the deal is with the lock. He's had weird behaviors before this. And you're concerned for his well-being. I feel like you wouldn't get in trouble for calling the police. Or maybe I'm just naive. But I feel like if it was any circumstance in real life where it was either someone really close to you or a family member, you would be able to call the police and go, okay, I'm having really big concerns that this may not be the person that I'm talking to, or there's something else going on. So he could have easily gone mad. He could be dangerous. No, I can't leave. I can't abandon him like this, but I'll grab a knife just in case. At least this protagonist isn't 100% stupid. And try to coax him out of his room like you're dealing with a cat. I quietly enter the kitchen, typing a message. Why didn't you answer my question? Why are you being like this? His reply comes as I pick up a knife. Even the kitchen looks abandoned. I haven't spoken to anyone for a long time. I feel uneasy. There's no going back now. I have the knife behind my back. Okay, let's do it this way. If you come out, I'll take the envelope. Deal, but take the envelope first. If you do, I'll come out. I don't want to take it, but when he comes out, he'll see the envelope is still there. I could hide it somewhere, but that's risky. Gosh, just take the stupid envelope. It's just cash, that's all. I put the envelope in my bag, holding the knife in my other hand. Not very convenient. I have it. Fine, but don't say I didn't warn you. Well, surprise me. Oh, what? Is he actually dead? I step back. The knife falls out of my hands. I hear a mechanical voice. I start to back away. He stands there in the doorway. The longer I look, the more blurred his outline is and the clearer his mouth and eyes are. I turn and run. Hell yeah, get the fuck out of there. He looks like a Resident Evil zombie. As I leave the apartment, I glance back. I only see his mouth and a pair of eyes. I don't remember returning home. What? Are you watching horror movies or shit? We're gonna save it here? I must have immediately fallen asleep. That's how my body manages stress. In dreams full of anxiety, I saw eyes and a mouth without a body. It was probably too much for me because I don't usually dream. Oh, how the fuck does that work? Okay, like for real. I have always had really vivid dreams. You know, like how, okay, like everyone I've talked to has had dreams where like they're falling and it feels real. Like almost every one of my dreams are like that. It feels real. Like sensation wise, it feels fucking real. And that's been a constant since I can remember dreaming. And it sucks when I have nightmares because my normal dreams that I have, if they're not just weird, like my brain just stitched together the weirdest shit they can find. Like I'm talking middle of year, not like watching a ton of horror movies. I tend to have creepier dreams or like weird creepy dreams where it's not straight up like horror themed and it's just, it's fucking weird. Like it's weird. What about you, editor? You have any like really realistic dreams? Like you can wake up and you can like remember feeling something. Like when you're the best way I can fucking describe it is like when you fall in a dream and you like are about to hit the ground and like it feels like you started to hit the ground and you wake up. That kind of shit. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing, but that's always been a thing for me. So I don't understand, like my dad doesn't dream a whole hell of a lot from what he's told me, like growing up and stuff. One of my siblings has told me that they don't really actually dream like ever. And I don't understand how that works. How does your brain just turn off and not make pictures and shit? Or the thing in his apartment. What was it? A prank? Did someone put on a silly mask with a lighting trick? It could have been. I probably would write that off as a prank. Was I hallucinating? Or damn, I don't know how to approach this or what to do. I don't know how to carry on. When such things happen, I want to huddle up in a corner. Okay, wait, stop right there, okay? I get that he was like freaky, but he didn't make any threatening moves towards us. He's someone that we actually know, right? Because he was our ex, so he was our partner, and we broke up because of reasons, and we started connecting and re-talking again. He warned us full on that he would look weird and different. See, that's where I would like come back. I wouldn't come back with like nothing on me. I'd come back with pepper spray, a knife, some shit, and I would sit him down and be like, okay, what's going on? Because like I said, he didn't seem to do, like he ran after us. If that wasn't part of our dream, he like started to follow us, but we were in his house. He invited us over, and he probably was worried because he knew that we were going to freak out from how he was behaving. This is why I tend to act impulsively, just to avoid anxiety. Perhaps my future actions will be just as impulsive. I used to believe that it's better to know. In these situations, it's best to start with a conversation. There you go. Even a text conversation. I would be more tempted to go back to him because, again, he didn't like make any like negative moves towards us. He didn't act really threatening. He just looked creepy. The answer came immediately. I'm glad you texted me. Have you opened the envelope? What? A douchebag. Don't change the subject. I don't know what to say. Think harder then. Okay, what happened to your body? I would be kind of suspect of the envelope, but he really hasn't given much reasons for us to be suspect of the envelope. He gave us cash last time. You're supposed to think we're at least on texting, talking terms. I wouldn't think straight up he's like going, you know, to like harm me. Maybe I'm naive in that way, but I really just don't think this buildup is kind of annoying me because I really don't believe he'd be like out to get me. If anything, I think maybe the envelope had a better explanation or like shown proof of like what's happening to him or why it's happening or something. I don't know. Why is it taking so long? This is a side effect of Ascension. What the hell are you talking about? What Ascension? Where? I've been in a ton of arguments online. I met someone there. We started a mutually profitable partnership. I provide them with food, and in return, they help me transform and solve some issues. They will probably reach out to you soon. They enjoyed our chat. Well then. What do you mean? What the hell? I wanted to show my gratitude. You didn't leave me. I'm thankful for my parents, too. They probably didn't care, but my family was still giving me money as support. And when they found me, my financial issues were solved. The envelope is the smallest thing I could do for you. I wish you a good ascension as well. Believe in the net. Okay, now that sounds culty. What the fudge? Are we on a Christian server? Do we not swear? Oh no, I'm gonna hurt your eyeballs with my swearing. Your eyeballs and your ears. I don't know why I said eyeballs. Probably because I'm staring at something and not listening to something. You're not leaving, are you? There was no reply. You're not leaving, are you? Let's see. I'm talking to you! Well, technically we're texting. There was no reply. Whoa, that fucking jump scared me! I had this bitch on 90. A couple weeks have passed. Hello. What? How? I see. So the funeral's this. Aw, did he actually die? So the funeral's this Saturday, right? I will come. Goodbye. I didn't say sorry to anyone. His mother's voice was so stoic, I was afraid even a formal condolence would be inappropriate. It didn't seem like it came as a surprise to her. I know how she feels. Even that prank or whatever it was is now easier to understand. We still haven't been able to make any real options in game, like make any choices. Sorry, not options. I don't know what is up with my brain today. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go. From the looks of the game and everything, it made me think that I got to choose things, but it might just be an interactive story. I don't know. I'm digging it so far. Even that prank or whatever it was is now easier to understand. He wanted to have some fun at the end. He decided long ago that there was nothing to lose. Left a death note and found a place to die, just like a cat. Of course, there's a chance he ran away, and the faded body found in the dump near his house was not him. Are you telling me they couldn't confirm that it was his body? Because that means his, like, bones and shit had to be fucked. Like, he had to be really fucked up. But to him, suicide was his escape. He lost the ability to be around other people. Unless it's somehow related to that dull job he was referencing ever so vaguely. Ugh. Perhaps I need to pay my respects and see what he put into the farewell envelope. You seldom look. See, this is where I'd probably die as a protagonist, because I would be curious. I would probably open the envelope the same day. In all honesty, I put it away because it was a reminder of that creepy scene. In my mind, the story with my ex is over. I can, with no heavy emotion troubling me, delve into the mystery. That sense of completion enables me to detach. Perhaps there'll even be some nostalgia. I take the envelope from a drawer. The glued paper is easy to open, as if it's been waiting for me. Some fresh 500-pound notes and a piece of white paper. Last time it was only money, and a considerably smaller sum at that. I turn the paper over. There's some text on the back. Leave in the net, and below it a SIM card. Of course, this doesn't bode well, but what's the worst that can happen? There could be viruses and shit on that. I don't conveniently have a free slot for a SIM card. It's okay if something bad happens to my phone. I was going, okay, if that really is what's going on, I probably wouldn't be as bad. I would maybe be a little paranoid and clear off as much of the shit that I could basically factory reset my phone just in case there was anything on it that could, like, steal my data or anything else on it that could fuck with that kind of shit, because I don't need passwords being found and I don't need, like, images being leaked and all their shit. Well, c'est la vie! I removed the SIM card from the paper and put it in my phone. The provider is displayed as eFoodNet. Could be some sort of viral marketing. Was it them he worked for? I try -100 number. Weird, nothing bad so far. Whatever then. I put the phone and the money away. I go on my PC to scroll through my Twitter feed and find materials for work. Well, mostly to check Twitter. Suddenly I receive an IM from my ex. Glad you opened the envelope with a SIM card. The process will be much quicker. What? That's not funny. The SIM card must have triggered his final prank. A message from my dead ex-boyfriend. A sick joke. This will make for a great tweet, although I usually avoid writing about my personal life. Nevertheless, the world needs to see this masterpiece. Just got a message from a dead ex-boyfriend, a sick joke. I wasn't wrong, the tweet soon went viral, but I forgot what kinds of people reply to tweets. That joke is stolen, XD, come and see, such an attention whore, Pixar didn't happen. See, here's what I have to say. I would actually screenshot it. Like, I would be that person. I'm sorry, it's horrible, but I would, because I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to step forward and say things without actual proof. That's why whenever I post about something on my Twitter feed IRL, I'll usually follow it up with either a video or a picture or like something, because there's so much of that going on. What? Another geek girl? You're not impressing anyone, my dear. What does that infer? Is it just because she received a message that she's a geek girl? You're so fucking dumb. You must be a femme. Nice stories about a dead ex. We live in a society. Nothing new, but somehow this got to me, especially at Mouthful of Dark Sweet, which drove me up the wall. What alternative logic led you to believe I'm a femme? Who else would joke about men dying? You must have gone complete bonkers. Several hours passed, I barely noticed. New people were joining the argument. New misconceptions, new misrepresentations, new white knights and trolls. I know it was a stupid waste of time, but it really was hard to stop. Another opponent will bite the dust under celebratory cheers of the crowd. Is this how gladiators felt too? Not sure about gladiators, but this must be what my ex felt. People argue with strangers. What did that say? What? Writing terrible insults to get the smallest reaction. A validation of their achievements. I don't like the idea of becoming that. On the other hand, you need to take it in moderation. Online communication. Whatever anyone says can help you offline. You can learn good lessons. And it's also interesting to compare people online in real life. The net has it in one's essence, I would say. All that remains is text devoid of annotation. Text-only representation of thoughts and feelings. That's what I find interesting about it. But still. Stop. What is this? Bloody hell. Oh shit, that's a fucking jump scare. I still have this bitch on 90!